Hello YouTubers! Today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 drugstore makeup picks. Pretty much these are my tried and true favorite drugstore products, although they certainly aren't the only drugstore products that I use. These are just the products from the drugstore that I use on a really regular basis, but I love drugstore makeup and I love trying new things from the drugstore. You know, it's not as risky and sometimes you find some really great things and it's a really great way to save money. I think a lot of things from the drugstore can be comparable to high-end, not everything, but I think it's a kind of a closed-minded view to think, oh, if it costs a lot of money, it must be good, because I found some really amazing products at the drugstore for only a few dollars, and some of them I like a lot better than some of the high-end products that I own. And I think it's really fun, like that's another fun thing about YouTube and reading blogs and people's reviews, is that you can find some really great drugstore finds from watching people's videos and their recommendations. That's how I found a lot of products that I really like from the drugstore and high-end. So I hope that you guys really like this, me showing you some of my favorite drugstore products that, like all of these products I've been using for a really long time. Also, at the end of this video, I have just a mini drugstore haul. I went to the drugstore couple of days ago and I bought some of the stuff and I haven't used any of it yet, so I'm just gonna show you that. So I'm gonna get started with my products. Most of the products I have here, first of all, these are only makeup products. I could not choose limit it to 10 things if I was including like skincare, hair care, you know, stuff like that. So this is basically just makeup. A lot of the products are eye products, so I'm gonna start with those, and they're not really in any particular order, although this first thing I'm going to show you is probably my top drugstore pick of all time. And some of you might be able to guess what it is because I use it in almost every tutorial. And it's the L'Oreal Liner Intense Carbon Black Liquid Eyeliner. If you haven't heard or seen this before, I used to be terrified of liquid eyeliners. I'm sure a lot of people are because it's not easy to learn how to do, but this one is like a felt tip and it draws really fine lines, but it's extremely dark black. It's very opaque. I find it really easy to use. You can make a really thin line, or you can make a thick cat eye winged out, and I've probably gone through 20 tubes of this and I love it, and it's my tried and true. And something like eyeliner, like liquid eyeliner, I find it dries up kind of fast, so I wouldn't want to go spend like $20 or $30 on a liquid eyeliner when I could be using one from the drugstore that is just as good, if not better. This is the best liquid eyeliner I personally have ever tried, and I just love it. I use this almost every day. Yeah, I do have 11 things, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit and I'm going to group these into one because they're kind of like, it's based on your preferences, but they're both from L'Oreal. I find that L'Oreal makes really good mascaras. This first one I've been using a lot lately. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and this mascara is really good if you want volume in your lashes, but it also lengthens fairly well, and I find it's just really easy to use. The next one is the L'Oreal Clean Definition Telescopic, and I've talked about this mascara before in another video, and this mascara is the best lengthening mascara I've ever used. It makes your lashes very defined and very long, and it just works better than any other mascara that I've tried. And the thing about mascara is that you really are only supposed to keep it for 3 months, or else it can dry up and grow bacteria in it and stuff like that, which is not good for your eyes. So I figure if there's just as good, if not better, drugstore mascaras as high-end, then why would you go and spend like $25 or $30 on a tube of mascara that you're gonna have to throw away in 3 months anyways? So these are my definite drugstore mascara picks. This one if you're looking for volume, and this one if you're looking for length. The next thing is another eyeliner, and this is the Maybelline Eye Studio gel eyeliner. I've only ever tried the black one, but I really like this. It's very opaque, it's waterproof, and it lasts on my waterline for a good couple of hours, and I really like it. My pot is a little bit dried out. I've had it for a while. I probably need to buy a new one. This one is called Blackest Black, and I've used this both on myself and on clients, and I really, really like it. The staying power is great, and I find it comparable to other high-end gel eyeliners that I've used, but it's a lot less expensive, and gel eyeliners can tend to dry out, so I wouldn't want to be spending, like, I think the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner is like $40 some. If it dried out in a couple of months, I would feel, you know, really bad, because I'd be like, well, I spent so much money and the product dried out. The next thing is a product that I've recently fallen in love with. I've had it for a while, but I've been recently using it every day. It's the Wet n Wild, what is this called? Kohl Brow Eyeliner, and it is a brow pencil, and this is the color Taupe, and this is what I use for my brows pretty much on a daily basis. I was using brow powder before, but the brow powder I had was kind of like reddish toned, and this one matches my hair color a lot better, and it's a lot more natural looking, and it's just really easy. It has wax in the pencil, so it smooths down the brow hairs as well, and this is like $2. And if you live in the States, I think this is like 97 cents at your drugstore. So definitely recommend that. They have a couple different colors. So if you are looking for a brow pencil that is good and not very expensive, I recommend this one for sure. The next is some eyeshadows, and they're all like the same brand, but I have a couple different colors, and these are my top pick for like a drugstore eyeshadow recommendation. And they're the Wet n Wild Color Icon Shadow Singles, and I have a couple different ones here, and I talked about these a lot on my blog, because I also really like the palettes, like the Color Icon. They have trios and ones with like 6 colors in them, but basically the Wet n Wild Color Icon shadows are my favorite drugstore eyeshadows. These are like $2 each, and they're really pigmented and really smooth, and I think there's only 6 colors. I have 4 of them, but sometimes they have like limited edition ones and stuff like that, and I just think they're really, really good. So that's my pick for like best drugstore eyeshadow. The next is my favorite drugstore lipstick, and I mentioned this in my products, or in my everyday neutral look that I just put up, and I love this lipstick. This is the only lipstick that I carry with me on an everyday basis, and it's the Maybelline lipstick in Pink Please, and it's a really beautiful neutral toned pink that I think is just very wearable and pretty, and I love it. And I like the packaging too. Mine's a little bit like scratched up because it's been in my purse, but I really, really, really love this lipstick. It's really moisturizing, and the color's really, really flattering, and I'm really interested to try more lipsticks from that same type, like from the Maybelline line, because I just really like the texture of them, and they feel a lot more like a high-end lipstick to me than like a drugstore lipstick. And my pick for best drugstore lip gloss are the NYX Round lip glosses. These are very nice, like a lot of them are very nice and pigmented, but they are not sticky, and I really don't like when lip glosses are really, really sticky. Like sometimes the MAC ones, if you don't wear a lip balm underneath them, your lips will just stick together, and like your hair will get caught in it and everything like that. These ones are really nice texture to me. They kind of have a weird smell, kind of like lemon cleaner to me, but it wears away pretty quickly. It's definitely not enough to deter me from them. These are like $2 each, and my favorite one is this one. It's in the color Natural. I wear this a lot. And another thing that I really, really love from the drugstore, and this is pretty much, I have a whole bunch of these, but it's the e.l.f. Studio blushes. This one is in Peachy Keen, but I have about 5 or 6 of these. I love the packaging. I love the product itself. I love their shade range. I love these. These are probably my favorite blushes, not just drugstore, but of all. I really, really like them. I think the pigmentation is good. They blend really, really well, and they are $3 each, which you can't go wrong. And sometimes e.l.f. even has like 50% off sales. So yeah, really, really like that. And the next thing is my favorite lip balm of pretty much all time, and it's the Lip Smackers 100% Natural Lip Balms, and it's the pink guava flavor is my favorite, but that's just a personal, because they're not colored. It's just a personal thing with the smell, but they have acai and vanilla flavor and a melon flavored one, and these are just really, really good. I like them a lot better than the regular Lip Smackers lip balms. These are a lot more moisturizing. They're 100% natural. They're made out of like castor oil and olive oil and a lot of really moisturizing ingredients, and you know, the packaging is eco-friendly and stuff like that, and I really love these. I've gone through countless tubes of these as well since I started using them probably in last spring or summer, so I really, really love this product. And the last thing is something that I recently bought, but I have used a lot before, and it's kind of like the start of my haul, but it's also one of my favorite products, and it's the Sally Hansen Mega Shine Top Coat. And this is the best nail top coat I have ever tried. I used to really, really like Seche Vite, which is a little bit expensive as well. It's like about $10. I mean, not expensive, but it's more expensive than a lot of nail polish top coats, I guess. But another thing about that one, and like I love that one because I loved that one because it dried fast and it was really shiny, but it's really, really, I don't think it's very good for you. It smells so strong, like chemicals, and I read a lot of things online about how it has some really bad chemicals in it, and this one I used before, but I kind of forgot how good it was, and I started using it again, and I pretty much used a whole bottle of it, and this is my second bottle, and I've never done that before where I've used a whole bottle of a nail polish ever in my life, and this is the only product that I've ever used the whole thing, and I bought a new one this week, and it's really great. It doesn't smell bad like the Seche Vite. It dries really quickly, and it's really shiny and lasts really well, and I really can't say enough about it. It applies really easy. It's not really, really thick. It's not really, really watery. I really, really love this, and I've seen a lot of other really good reviews of this, and honestly, I think this is $7. It's so worth it. Try it if you're looking for a good nail polish top coat. So that is the end of my favorite drugstore products. Now I'm just gonna show you the rest of the things I bought at the drugstore a couple days ago. It's like a little mini haul at the end of this video. Another nail product that I bought, which I actually really like this line of nail polish, is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear Nail Color in Mystic Lilac. I don't know if you can see on camera, it has these little green little mini sparkles in it, so it has like almost like a green duochrome to it, but it's a lilac color, and I really love it. It's like a gray toned lilac color. I think this would be perfect for pretty much every season. It's just like a nice neutral purple color. It's a little bit fun because it has the green sparkles in it, and these nail polishes are $3 each, I think, and I actually really like how they apply, and they dry really quickly, and I really like the color range they have. So this is a good something to try if you're looking for an inexpensive nail polish, especially in this color. And this might be a limited edition color because it was on a special stand in the drugstore. I'm not sure. And the next thing that I bought 3 of these, and these are some of my favorite, I guess, drugstore things too, but they're not really like part of my top 10, but I bought 3 of the e.l.f. beauty encyclopedias because they were on sale for 50% off. So these were $5 each, and I think they're the Christmas ones because they have like snowflakes on them, but I got the neutral eye edition, the smoky eye edition, and the lip edition, and I'm just gonna show you what they look like inside. I don't like the packaging of these very much. They're a little bit bulky and like not very good quality packaging, but it's worth it because the eyeshadows inside are so nice. And I haven't used any of these yet, so I'm not gonna be like reviewing them, but I just wanted to show you kind of like what the colors look like. They're so pretty. And the quality is really nice, especially for a drugstore. And I mean, this would be perfect if you were traveling or something. Like this would be all you need for eyeshadow for like quite a while. So I really, really like that. It's a nice range of pretty neutral colors, and some of them are matte and some of them are shimmery. And then this is what the smoky edition looks like. And they all come with a little mini eyeliner and a little brush as well, and a mirror right here. And I think that's really pretty. Again, lots of textures. And on this page here, it has like little instructions. Like, I probably wouldn't use that, but they're fun for all ages. Like, you can even get this for like a girl who's just starting out with makeup, you know. I think she'd think that was really fun as like a little gift. And the last one is the lip edition. And I haven't tried the lip edition, or the lip beauty encyclopedias or beauty books yet. So I'll let you know how they are. I tried a little bit of this one, and it didn't seem very opaque. So I think these are more like, I know they're supposed to be kind of like lipsticks, but I think these would be probably better as like a lip gloss or like a tinted lip balm. But I mean, for $5, I was like, I gotta try it. So that's my top 10 beauty products of, or makeup, drugstore makeup products of all time, as well as a little mini drugstore haul, which I thought would be a fun thing to add on the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely post in the comments below some of your favorite drugstore beauty finds. I love to hear recommendations, especially on drugstore products, because you can try something from the drugstore without feeling really bad if it doesn't work out for you, you know? And I just think that, I mean, I've learned so much about other people's favorite drugstore products that some of their favorites have become my favorites, and maybe some of my favorites will become your favorites. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely have a really great day, guys. Bye!